You know what time it is. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. It's been a crazy day, man. Ever since I logged off last night from the live, the price action has been crazy, insane. Manipulation, gap and go. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. We had our University of Michigan data drop. We had our S&P data drop. And yes, what a push from the lows. The bulls held the line. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Welcome back to another episode of the Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Happy Friday. It's been a wild morning. I caught some really good moves, and I was like, all right, let's push it. And just started adding. I was like, look, if I lose half, then I'm done for the day. But yeah, I caught some really good moves off the lows. And then when we started topping, I caught a couple moves down. But trying to catch it from the top is dangerous, for sure. It's definitely dangerous. All right, man, we're back. Let me see if I can find the... Oop. All right, we're here. All right, guys, shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Happy Friday. We're going to be on for a couple hours just to watch to see if the bulls can continue. It looks like they want to continue. We're flagging out right now. Started up my other two PAs. Oh wow, what is this? Whoa. I just want to see. Very interesting. All right, man. We're here. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. We're back at it to close the week. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Nice. All right, we are here. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Happy Friday. We're back at it. We were up kind of late last night, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, check this out too, right? I gotta watch that. But yeah, wild price action up from the 500s. Volatility, man. We got back to the 50% retracement of last week's range. Hesitated for a little bit, but then blasted off. Look at all this range action during London and Asia. New York came in and we took off, man. Look at that. We got rid of all that price action in like, what is this, hour? Push-up was strong. And I didn't try to fight it. I was like, all right, we're going up, right? Let me just grab on and hold on. Hold on. Hold on and enjoy the ride. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are in here. All right, cool. Good gains for a Friday. Good way to close the week. Still working to hold on to my PAs, man. Doing my best not to overtrade. But yeah, we're looking good. Good gains today. I think the bulls will curl things back up. They might pull things back to maybe pre-mark or last week's mid range. That's like maybe 30 points lower, and then curl it back up. Because right now they have the momentum. If you look at the daily charts look good. Weekly charts look good. And this Friday, yeah, weekly charts look really good. We are into like some daily FEGs, but other than that, man, what a recovery from 25,000. What a recovery. Right now we are in a serious gap right now between yesterday's high and then daily gap fill. Daily gap fill is at like 20, almost 900. Is it 900? It's like 991. And if you look at the 15-minute chart, it looks like they want to fill that gap. That's what it looks like. But we'll see. As long as if they keep flagging out, they're gonna want to keep pushing higher, barring any crazy drops by the bears. Oh, we do have another daily FEG. Dang, I didn't even see that at like 8:15. Between 8:15 and 8:40. So could they spin it right there? I don't think so. I think we'll squeeze and go because it's early. It's like lunchtime. Now, if this was like the end of the day, I'd be like, I don't know if the bulls are gonna do it. But since we have like 3 more hours left, I think they'll do it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're back at it, guys. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Stay the course, man. Crazy price action. Insane price action, man. Very insane. Okay, let me see. All right, 338. Wow, bro. Yeah, we kind of pushed it today, man. Definitely pushed it. I was like, all right, I'm up pretty big. As long as I don't go red, don't lose half of my profits, we can keep going. And it worked itself out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy Friday, guys. Let's see. Bears are trying to get down to, this is the pullback. So now we're looking at yesterday's highs, right? So let's see what how price action reacts. Yeah, yesterday's highs is like 739. So that might be the pullback between that and then 733. That's last week's 50% retracement. Bulls might gather themselves at those levels and push back up. That's what I'm thinking. Could the Bears spin it all the way? They could do that too. But everything depends on yesterday's high. They gotta hold this level right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's make sure. Switch it out. Let's go. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. What is that? Oh, can I do that? I didn't know. Hold on. Find it. Get inspired. I can go live. Yeah, they pulled it all the way back. So now we're looking at 39 to see how. Ooh, dang, they did below 39. We are now inside yesterday's range. Do the Bears do the unthinkable? I don't think so. I think they'll reclaim. This is just a sweep of the level. Hopefully. Because if these Bears start doing what the Bears do, hope not. We'll see. Because the Bears can be ruthless. Shout out to Apex Clippers in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Mod Squad. All right, guys. Let's do this math real quick. Then I have to call Jillian. We got to call Jillian so she can correct our rate. We are not playing any games. 314, 114. Good day today, man. Overall, on the accounts, 3,000 overall. But one account, I didn't mean to risk as much as I did. And yeah, that should have been, instead of $1,000 loss, that should have been like $200 or $300 loss. But I let it get out of hand. But net still 33.80, which is good, pretty good, man. I'd say that's been like today's been the best day of the week. 314, 146, 296, 604. Yeah, I didn't need to take that loss. We'll recalibrate that for next week. I need to when I don't write my plan down and I try to remember all the drawdowns, I can get myself in trouble. All right. Yeah, 33.80, 30. It's not bad. Come on, Bulls, hold the line. They got to reclaim. They have to reclaim yesterday's high. Yesterday's high is 739. Last week's 50% retracement is 733. So Bulls, in order to get back to the upside, need to reclaim both of those levels and hold. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Happy Friday, everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Apex Clippers in the building. All right, man, let's keep on going. It looks like the Apex resets are still 35. I might grab a couple more evals for next week because there's no telling it. I don't know when they're going to switch the sale up. So we'll see. Don't switch the sale up. Let's see. Change. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are here. We got some snow on the way. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Got to recalibrate too, man. For next week, go back over this week's trades. And keep it going, man. Still have to figure out TikTok. I'm gonna figure it out. If I get another phone, right? I could probably dedicate the old phone as the camera. Go live from the. How would that work? I think it has to be through the computer. I just gotta figure it out. Dang it. It's all good. That'll be the 28th, right? Next week. Shout out to JC. All right. Oh, are the Bears going for it? No, we're not doing this today. We are not doing this today. Bulls. They need to figure something out very fast. 700 is getting breached. They need to figure something out fast because these Bears can be very ruthless. We saw what happened during London session. They cut 200-300 points like it was nothing. And now our high is 845. All of a sudden we're down to 700. The Bulls need to do something quick. All right, 5-minute 200 SMA is in the 660s, 670s. So hopefully the 670s hold because this is not the type of leverage you want to give the Bears on a Friday. I've seen the Bears do some wild stuff to close the week. They could eat up this whole move if they really want to. So Bulls need to be aware of that. And first thing is first, you need to get back above 700. You need to get back above 50% retracement of last week's range. Then you got to get above yesterday's high. Because if you let the Bears stay inside day, they can work to session lows. Ooh, it's kind of early too. It's 3 hours left. I don't know, man. We're going to watch, see what happens. Very interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, go bang them out. Use the weekends to move ahead of the masses. Do every day what the masses do occasionally. That's a bar. Do daily what the masses do occasionally. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, we got to come up with that too. Yeah, solid day, man. Solid day for sure. Best day of the week in terms of profit. Yeah, Monday was decent. Tuesday was decent. Wednesday and Thursday, not my best outings. It was decent, but could have done way better. Today, way better. Combines. Today combines like Monday and Tuesday. The key is just to stay afloat, man. If you keep your losses small, then a day will come where you're just firing on all cylinders, and then you can make back your losses in one session or two sessions. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Friday afternoon. Shout out to JT. JT grabbed his gains and got out of there. Shout out to JT in the Discord. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I gotta make sure this command link is correct. Yeah, it is. Okay. We're good. No, that's what I typed at first, right? All right, let me see if the command link is good. Bulls need to do something quick. Bulls need to do something very quick. Because if they let this whole move go, because right now we're about 50% of the whole move from the open. If the Bulls let the Bears stay inside day, because when you press outside day and you press back inside day, that is not a good move. That is not good for the Bulls unless they reclaim. Because I've seen that happen so many times. We'll be at yesterday's high, we'll pierce up, and then the Bears will go back inside day and take the entire range of yesterday. It'll be like a sweep of the highs, and the Bears go to work. Back to the downside. This is a big pull. All right, let's do like a little Fibonacci retracement of the open. Well, where is the open? Like right here. Let's call it right here. That's like kind of the bottom. 50% retracement is like 780 or no, hold on. What did it say? Call it 700. I think it says 703. Come on, mouse. I think it says 703.96. Yeah. So it's like right here. 703.96 is roughly the 50% retracement of today's move. So that's critical. But yeah, in terms of range break, that was definitely a clean break. Ooh, Bulls need to do something ASAP. Is there any news out? Let me go look. Bulls need to do something ASAP. Right now we're approaching 200 SMA, so possibly that could be a bounce. We got some 1 hour FEGs down here as well. But Bulls need to do something before the Bears fade this entire move. They've already breached yesterday's high. They've already breached the 50% retracement of last week's range again. Oh no. Bulls need to do something ASAP. Silver rose above $100 an ounce. That was like an hour or two ago. That's insane. Sheesh. Dang. Intel was today, right? Okay, so I knew it. Was it today? It says 3 hours ago. Intel was today. Then why did it say it was on Thursday? Let me see, hold on. Maybe it was Thursday. They're just posting it today. Okay, got it. Insane, guys. Silver is flying. All right, it's 1 o'clock. Fresh 1 hour candle right here, man. Bulls need to take this candle over. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Shout out to B Hendrix in the building. Shout out to Apex Clippers, the Mod Squad. All right. All right. Yeah, Bulls gotta do some work right here, man. Sheesh. They have some work to do. 700 is the first key. Above 700, you want to get above 33. Above 33, you want to get above 39. Then we have then above 750, then you got clear skies back up to daily levels. Shout out to B Hendrix. Shout out to Apex Clippers. The Mod Squad. Yeah, Bulls gotta hold on, man. Jeez, that was a big drop from the highs. Oh yeah, let me call this lady. What is it, 12, 11, 1? Here we go. Dang, that was a deep pullback, man. Jeez. Deep pullback. Whoa. Nice recovery. Come on, Bulls. That's what we're talking about. Nice pop. Now from here they can build. I almost want to take it, but I'm not doing it. I've covered my gains for the day. I need to relax. Go get some water. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. All right. We'll be on for a little bit. Very interesting. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. All right, let's lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in. Bulls got to hold on, man. They might go down and retest the high again and keep going. We'll see. This was a good move back up, though. They can build off of this. All right. Yeah, bulls can work from here as long as they stay above yesterday's high. They got room up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's Friday. We'll stay on for a little bit. Just watch the price action. Huge move up though from the open. That was insane. It was back and forth though. Right at the open, we popped up. Then the bears slapped down hard. And the bulls were like, no, we're not letting it go. And then just took off, man. Insane. Insane price action. Oh yeah, we had S&P data too. S&P data and then University of Michigan data. Let me see the data candles. It was 45. This was the first data candle. And then 10 o'clock was the, where's 10 o'clock? That was either S&P or University of Michigan. So yeah, maybe the news candles helped. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice push. They're holding the line, man. 39 is the level, 39 and 33 are the levels to hold. Back to the upside. Key levels. Nice push back up. Now it looks like bulls wanna, as long as the bulls can hold above yesterday's high, they got a shot at fresh session highs. They can build back up there. As long as they hold yesterday's high. Yesterday's high is 739. Now if we go back inside day, I can't call it. Shout out to Gastony. What's going on? Happy Friday, man. Wild day today, man. Wild day. Caught the run up. Played a little bit of Asia, but the run up, this was a good run up. I needed this for the week. Did you catch anything? Shout out to Gastony in the building. Yeah, silver 100, I saw. Silver's cooking, man. All the metals, man. Unstoppable. Unstoppable, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy Friday, guys. Man, when I woke up and saw that the Bears had pushed down during London, I was like, whoa. But the Bulls came right back at the Open, New York Open. New York Open was volatile, man. It was insane. We spiked up, Bears slapped it right back down. And the Bulls came right back with more force. And we cracked yesterday's high. Yeah, very volatile, man. All week has been volatile. Ever since Davos, it's been back and forth. Yeah, ever since the Davos, that was insane. Insanity. Whoa. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Wow. Yeah, bulls are building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Gastony says, NQ short I caught. Nice. I played the push up, and then when we started collapsing in the 800s, I played a little bit of this move down. Nice push back up for the Bulls. We got some gaps right here. What is this? I don't know what level this is, but it's probably, I gotta go back and look. Still holding though. Wow, that came from like a long time ago. I don't know. That's from like way back. In December? Or did I just raid it? What? That's from like December. Way back. Zoom it in. We bounced off of 200 SMA on the 15, way down here. 200 SMAs are real. Yeah, it was a little weird, bro. Let's see. Man, if I can just keep the red days small, man, and just wait for days like this, I'll be all right. Keep the red days tight, and then when we get big moves like this that I can take advantage of, and the trades are flowing, then that pushes me forward. I can't set myself back with the red days. Can't go overboard. Speaking of that, I gotta get some. I think the resets are still 35, so we'll see. I still want to grab some more Apex, even though the sale is done. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna chop around, and then bulls might make a run for the highs into the close, as long as they hold above yesterday's high, though. Gotta hold above yesterday's high. Gotta. Yeah, I'm also thinking about Topstep. I'm gonna max out Topstep before the end of February, so I can work on both. Five XFAs, that's the goal. 5 XFAs with Topstep, and then at least 10, 15 PAs with Apex. And then we'll see what happens. I gotta be strategic with Topstep though, but I know I can make it happen. I think I might run all micros with Topstep. That 2,000 with the 50K is $2,000 drawdown, man. That thing is tight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's keep it going. Happy Friday. They're not that bad. Bulls gotta hold 39. If they can't, it could be trouble into the close. I think they'll hold though. Shout out to Estate. What's going on? Estate Diaries. What's going on? Gastony says reset for which from Apex. You know how they said $35 for resets on during the sale. The sale is technically done, but I went on there and it's still, you can still reset some of your old accounts or old evaluations for like 35 bucks, which is still like an 80% sale. A State Diary said, bad day on natural gas. Man. The metals have been running. Silver cracked 100 an ounce. 100 an ounce for the first time ever. What a run for silver. I think they're like up 40% on the year. And the year started 23 days ago. That's an insane move. Bulls got to hold on to this 739 level. 739 is yesterday's high. For NQ, 733 is the 50% retracement for NQ from last week's range. So we're going to see if the bulls can pop back up and challenge day highs. That is the goal. Hold the line, bulls. Hold the line. Gastony says, yeah, my reset is 35. Didn't notice I moved on to Lucid. I will definitely be doing that reset. Oh, yeah, for sure. Lucid is solid, man. I like Lucid a lot. Bulls, hold on, man. They are struggling at yesterday's high. Wow. Hold on. Whoa. Yo, Bears are putting on a. They're not playing any games. Bulls are trying to hold on to yesterday's high, but they are struggling. Let me see. Yeah, they're struggling a bit, man. Hold trend line. So now, technically, that's your new range. That is the new range. Dang. Wide range. We'll see what the Bulls can do. They gotta hold above 733 and 739. Those are key levels. Dang, I gotta call them waiting too. Let's see. It's all again at the end of this. Alright, let me do that first then. Dang, man. Bears are getting worked right now. But we'll see. We got a fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot. We'll see if the Bulls use that, the momentum from that candle to back to the upside. Right now, they're struggling to stay above yesterday's high. These bulls need to hold the line. They need to hold the line, man. When you can't hold above previous day high, bears can work. It is what it is. Golly. Let's see. Come on, bulls. They need like a good couple candles up, man. Right now, the bears are putting up a fight. They are putting up a fight. Gastony says the fight continues, man. It's a battle right here, man. They are battling for yesterday's high. Insane. You can't underestimate the bears, man. I've seen the bears do some amazing things to the downside on the last day of the week. So what the bulls need to do is hold on. Whenever we go back inside the previous day range, not a good sign. If the bulls can't, it's more bullish when the bulls crack previous day high and they hold it. They don't go back inside day. So right now is a little iffy. They need to pop back above 39 and hold. We're kind of consolidating right now. We got a fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot, 3 minutes. So we'll see what's up. Traded the shout out to Gastony. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Looney, what's going on? We are green today. Shout out to Looney in the building. I'm gonna post it in the Discord within the hour. But yeah, good gains today. Played the run up. I did a little bit during Asia after I got off stream, and then caught the run up to the upside after New York Open. It was volatile, man. I played like the 10 o'clock candle. Shout out to Looney in the building. Shout out to Gastony. Shout out to Estate Diaries. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. We're watching this battle at yesterday's high. Not a game on NQ. It's back and forth. It's tug of war. Fresh 4-hour candle right here. Shout out to Chris Knuth. Chris Knuth, happy Friday, man. Chris Knuth says a little NY action today. Yes, sir. That the New York Open was volatile, man. It was insane. I was like, whoa, it could go either way. It could go either way. Chris Canoe says, same to you, bro. Happy Friday. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Are you still driving or you're stationary right now? Safe travels. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Looney. Yeah, I'll post the profit loss P&L in the Discord in a little bit. But yeah, good gains today. Some of the accounts, I caught some good candles on. I caught some good plays and some good candles. So in terms of my daily goal, I doubled and tripled it. So on those particular accounts, I like pressed them. I kept trading them, but I made sure I stayed green and didn't lose half of what I already made. But usually if I hit my goal for an account, I'll just stop. But I caught some good candles today, so instead of just hitting the goal, I caught double the goal, triple the goal. Chris Canoe says, chilling in Phoenix. All right, cool. Waiting for the storm to pass and get a load out next week. Nice. Got us a new windshield this morning. Nice. Keeping the truck looking good, man. All right, we're good. 2 o'clock, fresh 4-hour candle. Happy Friday, guys. Bulls are we're back above yesterday's high. We are back above yesterday's high. Bulls need to hold on right here. We're like going back and forth, back and forth. WM Trades, yo, what's going on? Happy Friday, man. Shout out to WM Trades 792 in the building. The Bulls are looking like they want to push back up, man. That was a nasty pullback from the highs. And now we're pushing back up. Shout out to Gastony. Gastony says green today. Yes, sir. Green Friday. It's definitely a green Friday for sure. Yo, Gastony, post your gains in the profit losses in the Discord. Shout out to WM Trades 792. I gotta show you guys. I gotta give y'all the links, right? Let me see. Let me go ahead and do that. Cause who's in here? We got Gastony, we got FOMO. I got y'all. Give me a second. Let's see. Gastony. Who else? FOMO. Gastony, FOMO, and Looney. All right. Where did I put it? Shout out to WM Trades. All right, let me get Looney. There's Looney, FOMO, and Gastony, right? Gastony. There we go. Shout out to Gastony. I just pinged you with all the links, the main channels. Shout out to everybody in chat. Let's go, Bulls. There you go. Now they're starting to get loose. Now we can slowly grind to session highs. This section right here was nasty though. Jeez. 65. Like a 40-point range. Chop, 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 chop. But now it looks like they want to go. 15-minute charts look good. Go look at my hourly. Hourly chart looks good. Yeah, for sure. If you look at hourly chart, that was squeeze and go to the upside. 5-minute chart is above water. Daily chart is above water. 15-minute chart above water. 1 hour chart above water. 4 hour chart is also, should be above water. Let's see. 4 hour chart looks good. Zoom in. Yeah, it looks good. It's moving. Oh, 1 hour chart. This is a 1 hour chart. 15. Notice how we're getting a little bit of resistance at the upper trend line, but now it's up to the bulls to hold on and break it. Up to the bulls. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's Friday, guys. Man, this is a good week, good way to end the week. Last Friday, last Friday was not like this Friday. Last Friday, I was doing too much, man. I was over trading, fighting the market. I took an L. If you look in the Discord, I took an L on last Friday. This Friday is the complete opposite. But yeah, man, I gotta keep the losses in check, man. If I can keep the losses in check, days like this will just take my accounts to new levels. So as long as I can keep the losing days in check, I'll be all right. Yeah, it's gonna take probably. Bulls might not get the. They're not gonna start moving until. Well, they're gonna start now, but they might not get to the highs until power hour. That's how it usually works. They'll wait till like the end of the day. Antoine Payne 9632 says, Infinity, are you copy trading? No. Everything you see on this screen, I'm about to show you guys. All of this was individual. Yeah. I have learned my lesson with copy trading. I gotta, under certain conditions, I can copy trade. Oh, my bad. The short stream, my bad. I didn't have my video up. But yeah, this is all individual. All individual. I'm like looking for. Oh, I'm not in the trade right now. But everything I did this morning everything was individual. I was not messing with it because it looked like we were going either way. So each account, I kind of have like a plan for each account. This one I went overboard. I shouldn't have gone overboard in this one. I was only supposed to risk like 300, 350, and I let it get out of hand. But yeah, I'm not in a trade right now. I'm just trading in my mind, just speaking out my thoughts. But yeah, man. But yeah, I should have. Looking back, I should have just left that play alone. But I forced it for no reason, man. I kind of jumped the gun. I was waiting for my what I can't do is focus on the red accounts, right? That's what I'm trying not to do this year. If I'm green on the day, I'm green on the day, man. Even if it's $1 up and half were green, half were red, I have to focus on the fact that we're still green on the day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Looney says, beginner question, what is copy trading? So copy trading is when you can, so with the prop firms, let's say with Apex, right? So let's say you are able to get you're basically, let's say you're able to get like 20 funded accounts, right? You are able to trade all 20 of those accounts at the same time. So it gives you a little bit of leverage. So like, let's say you you are able to get 20 accounts and you make like, let's say you have 20 accounts and you make one play, right? And you make $100 on that one play. You can share the play throughout the 20 accounts. So if you made $100 on that one play, but you copy traded all 20 accounts, you made $2,000. So it's a pretty powerful way to like, it's powerful. If you have like a really good system and you can just rinse and repeat and you're disciplined, you can really make copy trading work for you. Antoine Payne says, never mind, I was looking at the wrong. Oh yeah, all good, man. I'm 600 down on the day. That's not too bad. The account is still alive. That's an eval, right? Keep the losing days small, man, and you'll be all right. The key is not to blow the account. Keep it alive, and then you'll have another. Let your edge work itself out, and another good day is coming. Just know another great session is coming. You don't have to get all of that 600 back in one day. You can break it down. But yeah, that's not bad. Somebody last night was like they're down 1,200 messing around with Asia session. Asia session is tricky. It'll be volatile for like 2.5 seconds and then it'll just stop. The price action will just go to sleep. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But yeah, this Friday looks completely different from my Friday last week. Last Friday, I don't know what I was doing. I was just like clicking the button. Wouldn't stop clicking the button. Antoine Payne 9632 says, yeah, I know, just sitting on my hands right now. Yep. All good, man. I'm speaking from experience, man. I've been down 600 on a Friday on a 3-day weekend. And I'm like, man, I gotta make this back. And by the time you know it, the account is gone, and I have to sit with blowing a funded account over the weekend, and Monday the markets are closed. It's not fun. So I'm speaking from experience. Blowing up an account on a Friday is not fun at all. Especially any account. Blowing anything on a Friday is not fun. But yeah, I activated 2 more 150K accounts today, and they got off to a good start. So we're gonna see what we can do, man. Antoine Payne 9632 says, I bet I'm trying to pass my first eval. You're gonna be fine, man. Keep going. Just stick with it, man. The first couple evals, they kind of take a while, but eventually you get there. bulls look like they're piercing the trend line, upward trend line. Now they got space up. So now once you break this trend line, you got space to session highs. They might retest the trend line, but the gap that they're in right now, technically we have space to like 9. We have space to 900. So if the bulls can hold on and ramp up, we got space up. And if we clip fresh session highs, yeah, she has space. I think we have space to, I believe, 85. So we'll see. We'll see if the bulls are strong enough to keep going. But we are breaking right now, so we'll see. I kind of want to take it, but I'm not doing it, man. We're not doing this. I'm not doing it. This is a classic. This is a classic play that I would take, but I'm not messing with it. Antoine Payne 9632 says, "Bro, I'm determined, dog. You're gonna make it. I believe in you. You're in here every day, man. You're grinding. Keep going." Shout out to everybody in the chat. Grab some water. All right, guys, we got an hour and a half left. It's going down. Let's see if bulls can get to day highs. If I was still trading, I would run like 1 or 2 micros right here and put my stop at the last 5-minute swing low. Now that we're above last week's 50% retracement, we're above yesterday's high. Whoa. We're above yesterday's high, last week's 50% retracement. We're above daily levels. We are above weekly levels. So right now, the ball is in the Bulls' court. They just gotta press. Antoine Payne says, "That's all I can do. Put the volume profile on your chart and you will see the condition the bulls have to get through." Yeah, I have it on another chart. But I think they can do it. As long as they hold above levels, I believe in the bulls. Gotta hold. If we hold above yesterday's high, that's like my favorite play. Playing above previous day high to the next daily high, you can get some great moves. You get a break, retest, and then go. Here we go. Bulls. Here we go. Hold the line. Hold the line, man. All right. PK check. Okay, so she actually sent an email. That's what it was. All right. 2.35 it is. 2.35 it is. Man. Percentage, right? Here we go, bulls. Here we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What is happening, man? They're trying to kick me off? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. What are they trying to do, man? The stream audio. What are they doing? YouTube, don't play with me. I don't know what just happened, but they said they are not receiving enough video. It's good now, I think. Don't play with me, YouTube. Do not play with me. All right, I think we're back. Do not play with me, YouTube. All right. We're good. Come on, Bulls. Y'all gotta hold the line. Yeah, Bears are putting up a fight, man. Up here, it's not a game. We got FEGs up here too. Big gaps. We can go 15-minute gap right here. Right here. Let's draw some fibs on it. $15-minute FEG right here. See if she can hold. That's your 15-minute FEG. As long as the Bulls can hold above that. I know we got 1 hour. Do we have any 1 hours? Yeah, we got a huge 1 hour. Dang. The 1 hour gaps count, man. The 1 hour gaps are stronger than the 15-minute gaps. Might have to make this like lighter. Apply. Oh no. Alright, I gotta make it a little lighter so we can see. Yeah. So many levels. So let me do boom, boom. All right, so now when you zoom in, so now you can kind of see, wow, 50% retracement of 1 hour FEG. This was the bounce right here. So now does the 15 and the 1 hour hold into power hour. So you got 15, you got FEG retracements plus yesterday's high to work with. The ball is in the Bulls' court. They just need to execute. There's turbulence up above, but it's up to the bulls. We got more 15-minute gaps up here as well. This is like a midpoint right there. Of course, the midpoint matches up with the 1 hour. That's how it works. We go Ray. We can kind of like extend it. Good day today, man. 3380 across all the accounts. Solid day, solid day. Papacito, what's going on? Papacito, happy Friday, man. Hope you're doing well. It's late in Barcelona now, right? It's like almost 9 o'clock in the evening. Good evening, Papacito. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Ooh, Bears are putting up. They're not playing. Is that Miss Fatima? I haven't seen Miss Fatima in a long time. Yeah, you can let her know we went to the car machine. Then we'll move the name without the car machine. We can't. You could even call it a machine. Hey, trading fan, dropping in. Happy New Year. Hope everyone is doing well and trading mindfully. Shout out to Miss Fatima. We haven't seen Miss Fatima in so long. Shout out to Miss Fatima. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man, this is a tug of war right here. Tug of war. Man. Man. Battle's on, man. We are consolidating. Probably won't get the move until the last 30 minutes of the power hour. We're gonna get a move though. The tighter the range is, the bigger the move can be. Papacito said, "Oh no, bad day, market messy. You got caught in the chop." It's been a little bit choppy since we pulled back from the 800s. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Bada bing, bada boom. We got power hour coming in hot. Yo, this feels like Asia session. That's how slow we're moving right now. This feels like Asia session. They're holding, man. Big tug of war right here, man. Tug of war. Tug of war at yesterday's high. Shout out to Papacito. Happy off tomorrow. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Happy Friday. Friday. Yo, this feels like Asia session. This feels like Asia session, man. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Bowser Trades says, yo, another Green Day. Nice. What'd you play? Shout out to Bowser Trades. Happy Friday, man. What'd you play? NQ? Bowser Trade says, yo, another green day. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Bowser Trades. Micros NQ, nice. Yeah, I played it up. I played it up from the 500s. Nice move up, man. That open was volatile though. It was insane. We spiked, then got slapped down, and then spiked again. We had S&P data come in hot. We had University of Michigan consumer sentiment data came in hot. It was insane. First 30 minutes were insane. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Nothing like a green day to end the week, man, for sure. Shout out to MSG UFO. MSG UFO, what's going on? The Level Master. Happy Friday, man. 11 a.m. short obvious. Bankster love to take mega profit and grab the short side. Man, this is going to be interesting. The close is going to be interesting. Power hour begins in 3 minutes. We are consolidating hard right now. So somebody has to make a decision. I'm looking for the bulls to make a run to day highs, but right now we are stuck, like going back and forth at yesterday's high. Yesterday's high, very important, 739. 733 is the 50% retracement of last week's range for NQ. Daily charts look good. Weekly charts look good to the upside, but bulls like gotta push. Between now and the close, they gotta do something. They need some convincing. They need some convincing candles up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Bowser Trade says, I'm making more money with micros than NQ now. Yeah, I'm using mainly micros, man. Here and there, I'll sprinkle in some minis for my bigger accounts, but for the 50Ks, I'm trying to use mainly micros. Use like 2 or 3 at a time, scale in, hit my daily target and stop. That's the goal. How many micros do you go in with? I usually use like 2 at a time and just add it up if it starts going in my direction, and then I'll scale in and scale out. Set my TPs. That has been solid for me this year too, man. I've been catching a lot of profit by setting my TPs, because sometimes NQ will move so fast before you can market exit, that thing has wicked up and came back down. Like, let's say you were going long, that thing will wick up 20, 30 points and fly back down 15 points. You'd be like, dang it, I wanted that whole move. But yeah, definitely setting TP. I'm doing more of that this year. Shout out to Bowser Trades in the building. Yeah, man, the micros are the way, man. The micros are the way. It took me a while to figure that out, but the micros are the way, man. Shout out to MSG UFO, the Level Master. Price again just above first FEG after turtle soup. Sell off ICT. Not Linda. Not that soup, the other type of soup. Shout out to MSG UFO. The ICT soup. All right, guys, it's Power Hour. Let's see what happens. We got market on close MOC in 50 minutes. The countdown begins. The countdown begins. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay the course, man. Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. Solid day today, man. All right, let's see. Again. Play the rise back up from the 500s at the open and just at 100 levels. Play the rise back up. Rest a couple of Close in here. Close down. All right. It's still tug of war. Still tug of war, man. Shout out to Digital Meeks. What's going on? News today? Yeah, we had S&P data. And we had University of Michigan data earlier. That was close to the open. 15 minutes after the open and 30 minutes after the open. Other than that, I haven't been tracking anything else. Just the red folders. Anybody in the chat, any other news, you can post it in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Whoa, hold on. It is 3 o'clock. Time is flying, man. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Whoa, bears are putting up a fight. Wow, bro. Looney says silver. Silver is out of here. Silver is nonstop. Yeah, hit 100. Yep, a couple hours ago. For the first time ever. That's insane, right? I think I read that it's up when it hit 100. It's up 40% on the year, and we're 23 days in. That was a good investment. The first week of January. Yeah, silver is cooking, man. Shout out to Looney. Shout out to Digital Meeks. Shout out to MSG UFO. 5243, the level master. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are in the mix. FOMC is next Wednesday. Coming in hot. Let's go look at the red folders. Topstep. Yep, we got FOMC statement Wednesday. Durable goods on Monday, 8:30. Initial jobless claims. PPI next Friday. Chicago PMI next Friday as well. It's going down. So yeah, FOMC, plus you have Microsoft earnings, plus you have Tesla earnings, plus you have Apple earnings. Whoa, bears. Are the Bears gonna do it? They're trying to ruin the party. This is not a good way to start. This is not a good way to start Power Hour on a Friday. This is not a good spot. It has been chopped for like the last 2 hours. And if these bulls cannot rise back above yesterday's high, this could get messy into the close. we have a lot of like 1 hour levels of support, but still, if you give the bears an inch, they know how to take a mile. We'll see. Hopefully we can hold this last swing. This last 15-minute swing low is important. If we crack that, we got some space down. Man, the NQ price action, man, you can't beat it. But yeah, they need to do something ASAP. Just like we were talking about earlier, if you give them the leeway, especially during Power Hour, to close the week, these are weekly candles. Weekly candles. Nice response. Let's go, Bulls. 39, super key. 33, super key. And it's very interesting how we're just around these levels, right? 733 is last week's 50% retracement for NQ. 739 is yesterday's high. If the Bulls can't reclaim that and hold, Bears could take advantage. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are in here, man. Good old New York session. Good response. We need 39. 33 is approaching. They need 39. They need the 40s. They need the 50s in order for this to be convincing back up. But the Bears are putting up a fight. Insane. They're definitely putting up a fight. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to Digital Meeks. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Bowser Trades in the building. Shout out to Papacito. Shout out to Antoine Payne 9632. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to WM Trades. Shout out to Gastony. Shout out to Chris Canoof. He's enjoying that Phoenix weather, man. Shout out to Gastony. Shout out to Apex Clippers. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Let's see what the Bulls can do, man. They got work to do. They need another 20 points to make this convincing back to the upside. But the Bears are putting up a fight. 33 reclaim. Ooh. The Bears, this is a volatile, very volatile area of the chart. Bulls are trying to break through, but the Bears are not playing. Jeez. 33 right there. Woo. Touched it. Come on, Bulls. MOC is in 34 minutes. MOC might give us the volume we need to go in either direction, so we'll see. Do we get the move beforehand, or do we have to wait till MOC? The last 10 minutes of New York session. That's when all the volume jumps into the market from everywhere. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. They're still battling, man. I think it's gonna take till we got 30 minutes till MOC, man. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. An MOC battle. Digital Meek says, do you plan on taking a trade soon? No, I already finished for the day. I took everything this morning. I was gonna jump in, but I was like, look, I've already covered my gains for the day. Let me not be greedy. Whenever I get greedy into the afternoon, I give back gains, and that's what I don't want to do. Usually I attack the markets the first hour or two. I can get all my trades in and be done. If anything, I'll leave like 1 or 2, maybe for an afternoon move, but I like to get it over with and be done for the day, especially on a Friday. I don't want to overdo it. because I've blown many accounts on a Friday, and it's not fun. You got to think about it all week, all weekend. But yeah, good times, man. Shout out to Looney. Looney says, does anything you see now look promising? Right now, we have been, the chop that we've been in, if you look from a top down perspective, the Bulls got it. The Bulls could push, but right now they are having issues pushing to the upside. And we're struggling to hold above yesterday's high. So that's technically bearish. But if you look at the monthly candle, the weekly candle, the daily candle, they all look good to go. But the Bulls just need to go. And right now, this chop, if I was still trading, I would not mess with this chop. This is an Asia session chop. I try to stay away from this. If the trend is all over the place, I try to stay away from it. I need clean action. MSG UFO says chasing at a high or low for extra gains is a losing decision. That's a fact. That is an entire fact. Shout out to Looney too. Yeah, I wouldn't force it. Friday afternoon, you don't know what you're gonna get. The volume is dissipating. People are done for the week. You can get some crazy moves on low volume or lower than normal volume. But MOC, we're gonna see an influx of volume. So we'll see what happens. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Tug of war, tug of war, tug of war. The bulls need some MOC magic right now. They need some MOC magic. All right. They need some MOC magic. 15 minutes. Looney says, I'm finding myself just clicking away with trades, trying to get in as many before the end of the day. Looney, quality over quantity. Are you seeing your setups or are you just clicking? Make sure you're seeing your setups. Quality over quantity. The bears are pressing down, man. This is crazy. Yo. Yeah, this is not a good position to be in. Bears need to do something, or bulls need to do something ASAP. ASAP. Looney says, I'm using my gut. Isn't that the best way to trade? I mean, kinda. If you're playing like super small, you can play around, but usually it's best to like wait it out until you see the setup, until you see your edge, and then you utilize your edge. Because the thing is that when you start clicking, you can get yourself into trouble. if you don't see your setup, you can just keep clicking, keep clicking, keep clicking. And then you can kind of dig yourself into a hole. That's why ideally it's best to like wait for your setup and then execute when you see your setup. And then if it's a win, it's a win. You're done for the day. And then if it's a loss, it's a loss. You're done for the day. Just so the whole point of, in order for day trading to work, you have to let your edge work itself out. So you have to set some rules for the day, follow the rules, and keep going. Once you go off into a tangent, I'm speaking from experience. Let's say I had some rules for the day and I keep on going, that usually doesn't end well. Okay, got you. Yeah, if you're trading small size, that's fine. You can get some reps in for sure. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, we're setting up, guys. MOC is at 9 minutes. This should be fun. This should be fun. MOC is gonna break us out of this range, either to the downside or to the upside. It's one of the two. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm still here. Hold on. Where will the Bears go? Where will the Bulls go? Let's see. Had to grab my charger. All right, guys. 20 minutes and we can go enjoy the weekend. All right, man, we're gonna see. MOC countdown. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, all right, let me see. Whoa, buddy. I think I had like dang, that's not good. Bada bing, bada boom. What was that? Come on, Bulls. It looks like they're setting up for the MOC takeoff. We'll see. It looks like they're setting up for that. In order to do that, they have to get above yesterday's rank or yesterday's high. And right now, they are definitely trying. 33 and 39 is the gap. Above that, they got a shot. Less than 5 minutes, guys. It's gonna be fun. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Where does it go? All right, let's see. MOC is coming in hot, guys. Hold on to your boots. This thing could go either way. I don't know where they're gonna take it though. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. The countdown continues. All right, guys. What time is it? We got 1 more minute, man. This thing could go either way. We're like we're sitting right at yesterday's high. We're right there. And we got 1 minute until MOC. This thing could go either way. From an intraday perspective, the Bulls got it. I think they can push to the upside. But MOC, things could go either way. It really just depends who has more volume when the last 10 minutes begin. 30 seconds, guys. I don't know where we're going. We could go either way. It should be fun. Let's see. $30. This thing could go either way, man. Looney says, nice gains today. Appreciate you, man. I caught some good moves, man, up from 500. Looney says, I'm only up 118, but it's a 74 win rate. That's good. If you sound like you're a scalper. Here we go, MOC right now, guys. Let's see where it goes. Do we push up or do they push down? Right now, we're battling for position at yesterday's high. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, Looney, that's good. You sound like you're a scalper. You're a scalper like me. Taking quick bits and pieces. Looney 2 says, this is what I'm learning at the moment. Yeah, that's good. 74% win rate. You're doing something right. You're definitely doing something right. That's good. If you can do 70% consistently, then you have an edge. You've got an edge. So if your edge is working, man, work it. That's the point of the edge. You can rinse and repeat it. If you can rinse and repeat it and still keep that same range, like 60 to 70% win rate, then you got something. When you don't have a range, you can tell when you go months, your win rate is like 20, 30%. That means you need to keep working on your edge. But if you're hitting that 60 to 70 consistently, like 6 out of 10 trades you're gonna win, 7 out of 10 trades you're gonna win, then you have something that you can build on. I'm like batting like 60-ish, 65, 70 on a good day, something like that. If I'm locked in, that's usually the range. If you look at like on my Apex PAs, you know how they do the percentage. I'm within that 60 to 60-ish range, 60 to 70. You don't have to be 100%. That's the point of the edge. If you have an edge, you gotta let the time play itself out and let your edge work. MOC isn't really doing anything. We're just gonna be stuck. I thought MOC was gonna blast off somewhere, but we still have the last 5 minutes. Sometimes the first 5 minutes is choppy, and then the last 5 minutes, you get the move, but we'll see. Right now, we are in a tight range. We're still below yesterday's low, though. That's crazy. The Bears put up a fight today. Where do we go? We got less than a minute till the next 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens to close the week. The Bears definitely put up a fight though. This is more than I thought they were gonna do. Solid. Okay, next 5 starts in 15 seconds. We're like right at key levels right here. 10, what is it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Next 5 right here. Ooh. This thing doesn't want to push. Dang, they might. Do we hold flat until the end? We'll see. Big battle right here, man. Huge battle. Just look at the range over the last 3 hours. It's been less than 100 points. And in the first hour or two, we moved like 300 points. Very interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Yeah, they're fighting. It looks like they're going to do the same thing they did yesterday. Sneak above a level like the last 30 seconds of the market. The last 30 seconds of NY. Where's my charger? External charger. Couple more minutes, guys. Very interesting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to One Stop Trader. What's going on? One Stop Trader. Shout out to Papacito. Looney says the gut feeling is the edge. That can be an edge. That's a fact. Papacito says worst day for me so far. Taking a break. My head's not right. Oh man, what happened? That's the. Oh no. Well, yeah. The chop has been real the last couple of hours. One Stop Trader says Apex sent me that email, no more evals. Oh no, are you serious? I mean, you still have a couple of great options, but dang, they just sent it to you out of the blue? Yes, back at Topstep, 5400 payout. Yep, glad we have choices. Yeah, there was one point where I was just solely like relying on Apex, but then some new ones started coming out. I was like, okay, all right, so maybe we got a shot just in case. Remember they were changing the rules and stuff. I was like, oh man, they're about to cut us off. But then your Topstep, your take profit trader came, changed their rules better. Lucid came out of the blue, so I was like, all right, cool, we got something. Tradeify was there. My Funded Futures was there. But it's like, what in the world? Why would they just send it to you out of the blue? 7-1 on my money with Apex. That's good, man. Profitable. That's the point. Oh, we're getting a nice move right now. At least we're above yesterday's high. We'll see if we get a little bit of continuation after the bell. But I think the Bulls they're winning the tug of war into the close. Barely. They're barely winning it, man. Insane. This right here was chop city. They're barely winning it, man. Like, Bears are putting up a fight up here. A real fight. Now we're back inside there. What is happening? Look, they're going to sneak up into the last second. Watch. Oh, they didn't do it. They did not do it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the One Stop Trader. Happy New Year, man. Shout out to the One Stop Trader. Shout out to Papacito. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy Friday. Shout out to MSG UFO, the Level Master. Shout out to Digital Meeks. Shout out to Apex Trader. No, Apex Clippers. Shout out to Bowser Trades. Shout out to Papacito all the way in Barcelona. Shout out to Antoine Payne 9632. Shout out to B Hendrix 007. Shout out to Looney 2. Shout out to WM Trades. Shout out to Chris Knuth. Shout out to Estate Diaries. Shout out to Gastony. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Papacito, if you need to take a break, you should take a break. Because when you're trading and your head is not in the right spot, I can tell you from experience, it's not fun. When I'm not thinking straight or I didn't get enough sleep and I'm trying to attack New York session, that's where I blow up accounts. That is when I blow up accounts, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. Happy Friday. I'm about to run some errands. You guys be safe. I appreciate you guys, man, for tuning in. Yeah, man. The last couple hours have been chopped. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys soon. Discipline equals freedom. It was a great week. Let's keep it going. Discipline equals freedom. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. The losses are part of the journey, man. Let the blown accounts and the losses light your path to consistency and payouts. The losses are part of the game, guys. Let's keep on going. I'll be back next week. I might get on Sunday. I might get on for the open on Sunday. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. If you try to sprint with NQ is going to make sure you crash. Don't try to speed or sprint with NQ. Take your time, bit by bit. Let your edge work itself out. Your edge requires time to work itself out. So be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. The losses are part of the journey. Learn from the losses and move on. Base hits win the game. Stack base hits, ladies and gentlemen. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys soon. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. Shout out to Looney 2. Thanks for the company while trading today, heading out to the gym. Have a good weekend, everyone. You too, Looney. Have a great weekend. You guys enjoy the weekend. I should be on Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, you guys be safe, be safe, be safe. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.